Hello, and welcome back to UTL's Tech Tour of Utah. Today we are joined by Esteban, and he is at ITQ One. Esteban, tell us a little bit about the company and about you and yourself and how you got here.
Thank you, Elizabeth. Well, thank you so much for inviting me. Yeah, ITQ One is a Utah cybersecurity company. We're an extension actually of our LATAM and Europe branch. We've been in the industry for more than 15 years. And we're working with cybersecurity vendors, one of the largest in the industry, trying to protect our customers from SMB all the way to big corporations.
That's fantastic. So tell us a little bit about how ITQ One ended up in Utah or how you ended up in Utah.
Yeah, well, I'm originally from Chile, Santiago. So it's been a journey, right? My first job was here in the United States, was in Utah. So that's how I ended up here in Utah. And we were trying to see where was the best part in the United States to start a new VAR, right? Value add reseller, considering that we see a lot of East movement, right? A lot of companies in New York, a lot of companies in Chicago area, and we were noticing that in the West, all the way from Seattle to California, there was an opportunity to do something different. So that's why this year actually we're focusing here in the West, and Utah, as you know, as a big city is growing and state is growing a lot. So we decided to contribute to that area, basing our headquarters here in Utah.
That's fantastic. So you're an international company. What kind of clients do you serve? Are you looking for potentially those much larger clients, or do you serve in between, or what does that look like for you all?
We have two divisions. We have our enterprise division that actually we can call it three, but actually it's two focus in the company, right? Mid-market and enterprise division that we go from 2,000 employees up all the way to 10,000 employees. One of our largest customer has 43,000 employees. So as you can see, it's a big Fortune 100. And then we just launched ITQ One SMB that is 100% focused on SMB, right? So it can be from one employee all the way to hundreds. And that's a subscription-based model where we offer a package of cybersecurity, considering the everything that is happening right now with SMB. So anyone can have it right now, but it's a different area for company taking care of that.
So talk to us a little bit about like the importance of cybersecurity, especially for those smaller businesses. Like a lot of them might not even be thinking about cybersecurity right now. What are the realities that they face and that they should be addressing?
Yeah, we saw last year, just the FBI announced that it was 800,000 attack, mostly phishing emails attack, right? Account takeovers, impersonating someone in your own company. We're seeing a lot of emails saying, "Hey, I'm Elizabeth. Send me send me your information, or send the wire, or do this," right? So, for you to know, like an attack can go from $100,000 to $300,000 of a cost for a small, big, medium business.
Mhm.
Some companies cannot keep working, keep being active, right? As a company, imagine us being target and being hit with such an amount. It's like if you're starting, you're gone, right?
Yeah,
You cannot recover from that.
yeah, puts you
And
down.
this not only affect your company, this affect your vendors or what you do business with. So I'll say cybersecurity right now is a must-have. Of course, nobody wants you to be target or be an attack, but we're seeing hackers using persistent methods and sophisticated methods to attack you, being email the number one method still. So it's not now targeting companies, they're targeting us, you, me, your friends, my friends, right? My family. So social engineering is huge. And that's why we created this small program to say, hey, I'm happy for your startup. I'm happy because you raised millions of dollars, but now they're going to come after you. Hopefully not ever, right? But it's like an insurance, right? We have the car insurance, we have our life insurance. We don't want, that nothing happens, but maybe it's going to happen. We just have yesterday a huge attack of all the car dealerships. So 15,000 car dealerships were hit, where now they cannot process sales. So you're affecting your day-to-day sales cycle, and that's why, because of a software breach, and it was a third party. So
Yeah, and I think that's kind of a really important factor. I know that I worked at a small company during one period of time where our receptionist didn't understand that something wasn't coming from our CEO, and she actually sent out a check that we had to cancel, and that was terrifying. But above and beyond that, there are those kinds of data breaches. Like if you are doing any kind of sales work, you have to be really, really careful that it doesn't take down your entire system, right?
Exactly. I mean, anyone in the in the office is a target. If you have an email, if you have an Active Directory account, you're a target. We're seeing email attacks. We're seeing cloud attacks. They're going for your server, for your passwords. When you have vendors, right, we give them access to your system because they have to work, they have to do an update. But then you never delete that password. You never delete that access. So you have service accounts living there, and I'm just trying to figure out what's the password, and I can have access to an entire VPN of your company, get sensitive data, sensitive information, not just from the workforce. Remember that we have two worlds: the workforce, that is people that work for the company, but also our customers, right? That log into your system, that use your company system and start consuming your services. So it's a super fun conversation when we talk about cybersecurity because it's everyone, right? It's everyone. It's your customer, your products, your supply chain, and your employees. And of course, the C level, right? The CEOs, the CIOs, CFOs, they're being targeted too. And we need to know how to identify these threats.
Absolutely. And every single one of us works based off of numbers, right? So you do so many calls a day, or so many sales a day, or so many this a day. It doesn't really matter. Everyone has that kind of threshold that they're building up to. And if you don't meet that, and if all of a sudden, not only do you not meet that one day, but your entire system is messed up for a week or 2 weeks, like that just puts you, that can very easily put a lot of our companies out of business.
100%. Yeah.
It's incredibly dangerous. Well, that's awesome. I love what you guys are doing. I love that you're here in Utah. So you are here locally. You're in the Draper Daybreak area, right?
Yeah, so I live in Daybreak. Our office is in Lehigh, where we work there in Lehigh, Thanksgiving Point. And then we're branching out also a lot. We're going to probably start in Seattle with our second office. Pacific Northwest has been huge for us too. So
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Definitely. Well, we're so glad you're here and we're so glad to have you. And thank you for joining us for the Tech Tour of Utah. And we will see you soon at one of our many events.
thank you. Thank you for the invitation and looking forward to playing with you guys.